When the world sleeps, 8 American units stay awake hunting terrorists, rescuing hostages, and rewriting warfare itself. Their names are classified, their missions erased, but their impact is unforgettable. Number 8 carries a legacy reborn: the Marine Raiders, resurrected in 2006 to return the United States Marine Corps to the front lines of Special Operations Command. Based at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, this Tier 2 force embodies the Marine Corps' relentless ethos of adaptability and aggression. Their mission spans direct action, special reconnaissance, counterinsurgency, and counterterrorism, executed with small, autonomous teams trained to operate behind enemy lines. Every raider endures one of the longest and toughest pipelines in SOCOM. Assessment and selection followed by the 196-day individual training course. They master demolitions, advanced communications, survival, and unconventional warfare to strike anywhere, anytime. MARSOC's operations stretch from Afghanistan's mountains to Africa's deserts, where they hunt insurgents, train allies, and build resistance movements. Their motto, Spiritus Invictus, unconquerable spirit, reflects their unbreakable mindset and quiet discipline. Unlike larger units, raiders move invisibly, blending precision with humanity to win both wars and hearts. They are warriors shaped by chaos but ruled by calm fighters who execute missions that rarely make headlines but always alter outcomes. In the modern battlefield, they are the Marine Corps' blade within the shadows. But the next unit doesn't just fight wars, it builds them from the ground up. Number 7 wears history on its headgear: the Green Berets, created in 1952 to fight wars that diplomacy couldn't. As part of the United States Army, these Tier 2 warriors operate from Fort Liberty, North Carolina, mastering unconventional warfare, foreign internal defense, and counterterrorism on a global scale. They are educators and executioners alike, capable of training a local militia one day and leading it into battle the next. Organized into 12-man operational detachment alpha teams, each member specializes in a critical field: medicine, demolitions, language, or intelligence, making them one of the most versatile fighting units on Earth. Their motto, De Oppresso Liber, to free the oppressed, captures their spirit of liberation through strategy, not chaos. Green Berets thrive in places where trust matters more than technology, and success means leaving no footprint. They have altered entire wars through partnerships, toppling regimes in weeks and stabilizing regions in months. Their blend of empathy, adaptability, and lethality makes them America's masters of invisible influence. When the battle demands cultural finesse and tactical brilliance, the Green Berets are the first to deploy and the last to rest. But while they win wars through hearts and alliances, the next unit fights with pure dominance by sea, air, and land. Number 6 rises from the sea: the U.S. Navy SEAL teams, forged in 1962 from the Navy's underwater demolition legacy to become America's masters of maritime warfare. Stationed at Naval Amphibious Base Coronado, California, these Tier 2 warriors under the United States Navy specialize in direct action, reconnaissance, and covert infiltration. They strike from the water, the sky, or the sand, operating in silence where visibility means death. Their initiation, basic underwater demolition, SEAL training known as BUD/S, is one of the most grueling programs on Earth. With Hell Week, designed to break body and spirit, those who endure earn the trident, symbolizing mastery of sea, air, and land. SEAL platoons conduct global raids, capture high-value targets, and rescue hostages from hostile territories, often alongside CIA or JSOC counterparts. Their motto, "The only easy day was yesterday," defines an eternal pursuit of excellence. In Iraq, Afghanistan, and beyond, they've executed operations that changed the course of modern warfare. Their discipline and innovation make them the Navy's deadliest weapon. Yet even among the SEALs, there exists a team so secret it redefines the limits of human precision, but that story comes later. For now, the spotlight moves to those who dominate the battlefield from the skies above. Number 5 strikes like lightning: the 75th Ranger Regiment, activated in 1986 to give the United States Army a rapid deployment strike force capable of seizing the impossible. Based at Fort Moore, Georgia, these Tier 2 warriors are America's shock troops of precision, discipline, and speed. Their mission: direct action raids, airfield seizures, and special reconnaissance across every environment imaginable. Rangers train under relentless pressure through RASP and Ranger School, where sleep deprivation, hunger, and exhaustion forge leaders unbreakable under chaos. Organized into 3 battalions and the Regimental Reconnaissance Company, they can deploy anywhere on Earth within 18 hours. Their motto, Rangers Lead the Way, isn't ceremony, it's reality, proven from Panama to Somalia to Afghanistan. Rangers don't just attack, they take, hold, and defend until the objective is secured. Their coordination with Air Force and JSOC assets turns split-second assaults into perfectly executed symphonies of violence. The regiment is often the first to arrive and the last to withdraw, setting the standard for ground warfare excellence. In every operation, they represent precision through unity and aggression through discipline. But while the Rangers rule the battlefield, the next unit rules intelligence itself, where wars are won before they even begin. Number 4 hides behind layers of secrecy. The Intelligence Support Activity, created in 1981 after failed missions, proved that intelligence must strike before soldiers ever move. Operating under the United States Army from Fort Belvoir, Virginia, this Tier 1 unit exists solely to feed JSOC, the truth no satellite can see. Known by code names like the Activity, its members blend signals intelligence, human surveillance, and cyber infiltration with surgical precision. They intercept communications, plant sensors, and track high-value targets across continents in total silence. ISA operators are multilingual, tech-savvy, and often disguised as civilians or contractors, collecting intel long before raids are launched. Their presence marks the unseen prelude to every Tier 1 mission. The motto, Veritas omnia vincula vincit, truth overcomes all bonds, reflects their creed that knowledge is power, and power saves lives. From Baghdad alleys to Balkan hideouts, their work has changed wars without a single public headline. Few outside JSOC even know their real structure or size. They don't wear patches or rank, they wear results. ISA's job ends where the target is confirmed, and that's when another, louder shadow moves in. Because the next unit doesn't just find enemies, it commands the air above them. Number 3 commands the sky. The 24th Special Tactics Squadron, activated in 1987 to make the Air Force a direct combat force within JSOC. Based at Fort Liberty, North Carolina, this Tier 1 unit brings together combat controllers, pararescue jumpers, and tactical air control party specialists under one elite banner. Their mission, link the chaos of the ground with the precision of the sky. They establish runways behind enemy lines, guide airstrikes through storm and smoke, and rescue operators under heavy fire. Every member trains for years learning to dive, parachute, survive, and call in air support within seconds of contact. Their motto, first, there, isn't bravado, it's fact. They arrive before others can, often jumping into hostile terrain to secure airfields for Rangers and SEALs. The 24th STS makes air power human, turning distant aircraft into extensions of their will. They've saved lives in Afghanistan valleys and directed air assaults in serious chaos, operating under conditions that crush ordinary men. Their coordination transforms disaster into dominance. They are not pilots, yet they control the sky. Not medics, yet they bring the dead back home. But when even the air's advantage isn't enough, the next unit steps in, the one built to end wars in a single night. Number 2 carries a name that echoes through every Special Operations Briefing, DEVGRU, the Naval Special Warfare Development Group, born in 1980 after the Iran hostage crisis, to ensure such failure never repeats. Based at Dam Neck Annex, Virginia Beach, Virginia, this Tier 1 component of the United States Navy is the ultimate evolution of the SEAL teams. Its operators are chosen from the best SEALs alive, then pushed through the brutal Green Team, a selection that breaks even veterans of war. DEVGRU specializes in counterterrorism, hostage rescue, and high-value target elimination under JSOC authority. Their operations are silent, their timing mathematical. When targets disappear overnight, DEVGRU is usually why. They were the force behind Operation Neptune Spear, the 2011 mission that killed Osama bin Laden, and countless missions still classified. Their weapons, vehicles, and tech are experimental, often years ahead of standard forces. Their structure, squadrons, and tactics remain secret even inside the Navy. DEVGRU trains for perfection but plans for chaos, capable of assaulting compounds from air, sea, or land in total synchronization. Their success rate defines Tier 1 warfare. Yet even in that perfection lies a silent respect for a unit older, quieter, and forged before Tier 1 had a name. Number 1 stands unmatched, the 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta, known worldwide as Delta Force. Established in 1977 at Fort Liberty, North Carolina, this Tier 1 unit of the United States Army was built by Colonel Charles Beckwith after studying the British SAS. Its purpose? Give America a precision strike team capable of ending global threats before they begin. Delta operators are chosen from every branch of the U.S. military through an unrelenting selection designed to test patience, focus, and psychological endurance. There are no ranks, no uniforms, just performance. Each operator becomes a master of close-quarters battle, hostage rescue, and direct action, trained to enter rooms where seconds decide history. Their motto, "Signed Perry without equal," is no exaggeration. From Operation Eagle Claw in Iran to the streets of Baghdad, they've executed missions too sensitive for headlines. Every Delta mission begins with intelligence and ends with silence. They carry identities erased from official records and reputations built only within the shadows. The unit, as they call themselves, exists where laws blur and time vanishes. They are the tip of the spear, the standard every other force measures against. And when Delta moves, no one hears it until the world has already changed. They live in silence so we can live in peace, America's most elite warriors, forged where courage meets the impossible. Subscribe for more stories of power and precision. Like, share, and comment which unit impressed you most.